Hello everyone, this is Pat with our Oracle card reading and message for Monday, September 2nd, 2013. It's Labor Day here in the United States, so I'm hoping that many of you are enjoying a lovely end to your holiday weekend. Although up here in the Northeast it's been raining the whole time, so anyways, the whole point is to be together with fun, with family, friends, fun, no matter what the weather is, right? Today is Monday, so it's Mermaid Monday, and I'll be calling upon the Oracle of the Mermaid by Lucy Cavendish. This is a really awesome, beautiful deck. And of course, the Mermaid and Dolphin Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And I even felt guided to bring in, if there's time, the Mary Queen of Angels Oracle card. I thought, probably because when people are in distress, as we all know with the situation in Syria right now, as with, many people around the world, I always feel the call to draw or call upon Mother Mary's energies. So anyways, let's see what's going on and what the message is for us from these decks for all of you out there today. And I did write a nice little piece on my Facebook page, Peace Can Happen. I'll put the link to it below, and I invite you to check it out and like the page if you feel so inclined. It's really about focusing our collective thoughts and energies towards peace. So, all right, let's see what the Oracle of the Mermaid deck is, what their message is for us today for the YouTube community. Okay. We have a couple that have jumped out here. The first is this card, beautiful card called the Present. And it says, gift, treasure, revelation of own value, and nowness. And the other card that popped right out along with it is receptivity, and it says, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. And if you look in this card, you see the little bird bringing a present to the mermaid. It's interesting. We have the bird bringing a present, and this is about the present. I once heard somebody say an expression. It says, it was about, today is a gift, the past is gone, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. And it's a calling for us to be present with what's going on now within ourselves and within the world. And actually, in both of these cards, the message that it speaks to primarily, I think, is about receiving. And particularly in this card, the present, it's about allowing yourself to receive the gifts that are coming to you as an honoring of who you are. It's a recognition of your value and the value that you bring to the world, okay, that you do have value in the world. And often, sometimes when people receive gifts, maybe sometimes there's issues with receiving it. We feel we have to, push it away, or that we're only doing what anyone would do, or but it's the message about remembering that in allowing yourself to receive a gift, that you are giving joy to the giver. Because it's important for that person in some way to acknowledge and honor your value and the value that you represent to them. So it urges you to be open to receiving, to be a gracious receiver, because in doing that, you are in fact giving. You're giving joy to someone else by allowing them to give to you. And let's see. So in some way today, maybe there's compliments coming your way. Maybe there's acknowledgement of the work that you do in the world and how it's benefited someone. And It's urging you to allow yourself to receive that which comes your way today, to be present with it. Now, let's pick out from the Mermaids Oracle card. Okay. Now, the card that came out from here is Mother Healing. Now, this is really interesting. It says, as your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Now, what's interesting about this is that the energies of the feminine have to do with receiving. And most of our initial nourishment, our love, attention, affection, and actual food nourishment comes from our mother. That which we receive in the world initially first comes from our mother. So oftentimes issues with receiving have to do with healing our relationship to our mother. In fact, I've heard some experts say that a lot of us who carry that extra weight around our belly and our midsection, oftentimes that has to do with protection and issues related to our mother. Now, it may be that there's just something, maybe there's the anniversary of a mother's passing today that you're grieving. That may be the healing that needs to go on for you. Maybe you feel for all of the mothers and children in Syria and other places around the world who might be suffering. There's some element here that needs to be addressed. So the mermaids are urging you to be present with what's there and to work with healing it, because as we heal those issues of the mother, and even if we extend that to our Mother Earth, it opens the gates of manifestation. It begins to heal our relationship with women in general. And as the card says, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So it's an interesting message today about receiving. I know sometimes there's a piece that comes up for, I would say primarily women, in which we tend to overly give. And our value sometimes is, we determine our own value only by that which we are able to give, or to the degree that we can give. So we end up getting into a cycle where we're afraid to say no. And this card again and these messages speak very much to allowing yourself to receive gifts from others. And it's about the recognition of your own value, that you are valuable, not necessarily because of what you do or what you say, or only if you're giving to somebody else, but you're valuable because you're here. And we all have a role to play here in this physical lifetime that we've come into. So, let's see. Lastly, with Mother Mary, the card that came out was forgiveness. And she says, the affirmation for that, I'm willing to release old resentments so that I can enjoy my life. These cards really indicate today that there's something that's getting in the way for some of you out there of receiving and allowing. In some way you've got your guard up, and forgiving the past, letting go of the past. It doesn't mean that you condone the actions or behaviors that took place. Forgiving oftentimes really is about forgiving the person and realizing that in the time that person may have done something that was inappropriate or hurtful or unkind or whatever to you, that they didn't realize their own compassion. They didn't realize who they were. And, we forgive them. It doesn't forgive what's been done. It doesn't say that, acts of atrocity, it doesn't give those things the okay. We're not forgiving those acts. We're simply forgiving the people, knowing that they are so lacking in compassion that they need that forgiveness. Otherwise, they wouldn't be committing those kinds of acts or that kind of unkindness towards a fellow human being or animal. Want to see if there's any other messages around this today. In the book, it says, "Out with the old and in with the new," is the message contained within this card. If you're feeling like you're stuck in a recurring bad dream, the culprit is likely contained within stored unforgiveness. Throughout life, everyone has endured painful experiences. You're not alone. However, you do have a choice as to whether to continue suffering from the after effects of those experiences. Forgiveness is the purifying, detoxifying agent that allows you to move forward in a whole new way. It doesn't mean that you're endorsing the negative behavior, as I mentioned a moment ago. It simply means that you're unwilling to store the toxic burden of anger within you. And good for you for making this life-changing decision. After all, your anger only hurts you, not the offending person. And call upon Mother Mary for help if you need to. Ask for her healing of the situation. So there's healing going on today that allows you to receive. By letting go of the past, you allow the new to come in. And it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. So those are the messages that we get for today. I hope you have a lovely Monday. If it is a holiday for you here in the United States, then I wish you a lovely end to your holiday weekend. And I look forward very much to speaking with you again very soon. Take care, everyone.